motivated?
Yes.
Good.
Yes.
Well, I am Chandra, affectionately known as Shan. And yes, I am the owner of New Beginnings Enterprises. The enterprise with an S on the end is for a reason, because there's several businesses under one enterprise. So some of the things that I talk about, we've already heard before, but it's good to hear because it usually takes you 7 to 10 times for something to sink in if you're not really paying attention to it, right?
Yeah.
So, the enterprises is for S. Under the enterprise, there is a holistic company where we create and blend our own herbal teas, essential oils, remedies, aromatherapy, that type of thing. There used to be under that holistic concepts entity as well, massage therapy. Yes, I was licensed as a nationally certified massage therapist back in 2005. I have since retired from that business, so I only use some of the entities of alternative therapy. There's also a publishing company under New Beginnings Enterprises. The publishing company is for our people. The publishing company came about maybe till 2016, 2017, we published our first book. With the publishing company wanting to write my own book, become my own author, I learned that that was a process that if you have no education about it, you will get duped in the system. And what I mean by that is they will take your intellectual property and make it theirs. And you pay a bunch of money to own nothing, right? And so I wanted to change that, right? We talked about today the processes of seeing a problem within our community and being the either resolution or solution to the problem. And so out of that was birthed New Beginnings Enterprise Publishing. And so the publishing company has put out over 30 books at this point. I just had a new author who, our latest new author launched about 3 weeks ago now. She launched her book. So there is a publishing company. Under that, I'm also a spiritual consultant. So under the consulting entity, I deal with spiritual and holistic perspectives when it comes to your spirituality and how that works with you, right? So you'll get the picture sooner or later that everything that I do under my business is under the purpose as to why I was created. And that's what I came to talk about today. We look at everything that everybody has said makes so much sense. It makes us enlighten ourselves as to where we want to be, where we're going. However, there's some missing clues in this thing. And I'm going to be the one to tell you what these missing clues are. So I have recently, within the last 2 years, entered back into the world of radio. So I do have a show, and it is on YouTube, Conversation Therapy, where I actually go in and I talk about certain things that we have been misconcepted about probably all our lives. Okay? And so with that being said, Enrica is, actually she used to, I never say anybody works for me. It's a different concept that I have. We are all contractors and we work together, right? So even as a business owner, when you network and work with other people, or either you hire them into your business, take a look at it from a different perspective. We all come with a purpose for being where we are. When we intersect with each other, our energies align for a reason. And so you're not working for me, you're actually pursuing your purpose, and I just happen to be one of the intersections in your journey. And so that's how I look at things. And so with Conversation Therapy, Enrica was actually a contractor for New Beginnings Enterprise for over a year, and she worked with the social media portion of my business. With that as well, she also entered into my tri-class, which is a class where we go on a self-healing journey. And that journey is to show you where you are within your purpose, or if you don't know where you are, how to get there. And if you don't even know that you need to get there, it's going to wake you up for that as well, right? And so I rock with the theory and perspective of when it comes to business as well as life. I rock with the theory and perspective is our purpose is really not what you think your purpose is. And most of the time we try to create businesses outside of what we think our purpose is. So the concept that I rock with is your spirit has lived many past lives, right? Many lives. Some of us are ancient. I can tell you I'm ancient. My spirit is ancient. In those past lives, there were things that you weren't able to satisfy. So you reincarnate. You come back here and you say, universe, spirit, I want to go and fix the things that I didn't fix in some of these past lives. That's your purpose for being here, to fix those things. Your purpose ain't to cook, baby. Cooking is your accessory to your purpose. But your purpose is to fix those things. And as we rock with that concept, and if y'all want to do my little plug too, go on there, sign up, and we can go walk through a whole journey with this thing. I'll break it down for you. But your purpose is to satisfy that karmic debt. So sometimes we think that when we want to go into business, it's because we cook well, we do these beautiful balloons well, we set up event, whatever it is that you think you do very well, you think that that's your purpose in life. That's not your purpose in life. Your purpose is to satisfy karmic debt. These things that we do well are our tools and accessories to get to purpose. And this is why when you do what you love, the young men, I'm so proud of y'all.
Yes.
I am so proud of y'all. Y'all need to give these men another hand. I'm not even sure how old you are, baby, but I'm old enough to be your mama. I know that. But to see you, to get where I am at such a young age, I wish I had somebody to pour into me like they poured into you. So you gotta take the baton and you gotta run with it. You have to run with it and go teach those others. I'm gonna tell you a word, I want you to go look it up, and I want you to meditate on that thing. Okay? I'll tell you the word later. I'll tell you what it is. I want you to go, and I want you to meditate on that because that's gonna be your position in life. So what I teach is understanding how to get to the knowing of what your karmic debt is. So when we go out here and we choose our businesses based on spiritual principles, now I'm not talking about religion, I'm talking about spiritual principles, totally different. When we go out here and we try to base a business on our spiritual principles, these are the things that we need to look at. Trying to see if we are truly healed enough to go out here and start a business. And I say it that way is because you dealing with people, baby. If you're not healed enough to deal with the situations that your businesses might bring you, you automatically going to attract the energy that you are reflecting. Bad business, baby, and you the one that gave yourself the bad business. I just want y'all to look at it from the perspective in which I view business. Not only do I view it in that manner, I also view it as alignments. Your business should align with who you are in the natural and who you are in the spirit. So we have friends that go out here and they start businesses and they got this going on and we want to compare ourselves to everybody. No, that's not really what we do. We can look at them in admiration and maybe even learn from them, right? But Susie is not you and you're not Susie, and your purposes and alignments are not going to be the same. So your businesses and your functions are never going to be the same. Find out who you are. Heal yourself. Go on a journey. When I'm talking about healing yourself, baby, we do a lot of trauma bonding in businesses as well. We attract clients who were broken, are broken, because we still reflect some of that stuff. So we can't get along with married because we got issues with shame, right? That reflects in your business. So I'm coming to business with a different perspective. I'm going to need us to get us together, and especially us as indigenous women. Because if we talk about what these young men talking about, building a community, who you think gonna run the community? Us. And they watching us. How they gonna protect us if we can't get control of us, right? I ain't gonna go there today, but we can have a conversation on how we put a negative impact on our brothers, even in business, right? So your alignment in your business comes from you paying attention to who you want to align with, who you want to attach yourself to. And Rick will tell you, I have a whole class on how we now talk about money, because all money ain't good money. Right? I don't care if you're in business for yourself or you work a W-2, all money ain't good money. And we have to understand that money is an energetic currency. And when that currency exchanges from my hand to yours, if you got stuff going on, it's Tasha, right? If you got stuff going on, Tasha, and I take your money, baby, I'm gonna wonder why 2 weeks later everything is hate in my business. Because I exchange on a negative frequency. So it's that serious on a spiritual level when you're looking at business. Everybody ain't your client. And I tell anybody, ask Rick, you can even ask Esther, I don't want you.
That's right.
Don't. Because what you bring as far as energetic purposes is designed for me and my life, my kid, all of that. When I tell you energy is real, baby, it's real. Right? I don't want that in my business. But in order for me to know that, I got to heal myself from some things, right? So I look at that perspective. We also look at increase of wealth. Huge topic for me in business, because if I made $5 today, I just increased my bottom line. I don't care if I made 500,000 yesterday, but if I made 5 today, that's 5 more than I had to circulate through my community. So I celebrate every win. Wealth increase is a circulation of energy. It's not for you to hold on to. So when your business has made a good substantial money in a certain amount of time, baby, that's an increase of circulation, which we should be doing is pouring that money back into our communities. You pick where you pour it back into, and I can speak on large sums of money at a small amount of time, because myself and my mentor in the tax business, y'all know January 1 through April 15th, we running, baby, we don't sleep. We filing taxes, right? We getting people their money, and we getting ours on the back end, right? We doing what we need to do. But in that process, you set yourself up in business to continue to circulate. You will never hear me say, I spend my money. I'm huge on the etymology of word. Y'all can look it up right now. Find out what the word spend means, and then you'll see why I circulate money. I don't spend it because once I spend it, it's gone. And it don't have no reason to come back because it's done. Look up the word spend, look up the word circulate. Right? So in business, you have to change your mindset about what you're doing. So it's not just about starting a business. It's not about how much money you're making in the business. It's about what you're really doing with this business. Right? Because the money gonna come. I got affirmations for that too. Some conjure oils and everything, have to get your money, but when you get it, what you gonna do with it, right? In business, it's like we talked about it earlier, it's a community effort. We have been taught, misleadingly have been taught, that business was about us getting on top. That's not what it was about. If you go back to your indigenous roots, business was just what it was, community service.
Yes.
And most of the time, money was not involved. It was an exchange of service and products. Won't no money involved. You know why? Because we ain't hiring. We ain't hiring. We got to also understand whose ideology that we believe in when it comes to us starting our own business. Another thing we do is we operate in integrity. So, this is what I taught myself, what I teach my kids. If you got to lie, rob, steal to get it, baby, it is not a blessing. So do not hide that and disguise that as a blessing. No, it's not. What it is a karmic debt that's ready to come back and meet you in your very near future. So when you are operating in business, operate in integrity. Remember I said energetic currency is real. What you put out, oh baby, you gonna get it back. And not only you gonna get it back, well, you could have asked the good pastors, they gone now, but you will get it back tenfold if you out here doing dirt on people. So even in your business, make sure you operating in integrity. If your intuition is speaking to you loud about something that you should not do, don't do it. Don't do it. You got people out here that shun people who have 10, 12 businesses. Well, how in the world you operate all of them businesses? Don't baby, mind your business. You worry about the wrong thing. Right? As long as you mind your business, right? And go drink some water, mind your business. Stay hydrated. Right? But I say that because even in that, integrity is very, very important. So even when you're sitting down to write the grants, to get your business plan, whatever it is, don't get on that paper and telling lies that y'all got all this stuff going on because you think you'll get this grant money. Don't do that. Pastor made a very good point. Start small. Work your way up. Celebrate every win that you have. When I talked about that $5, that's a win, baby. That's the bottom line. That $5 could have paid my toll. For me to get from one side of the city in Richmond, Virginia, it cost me $5.55. That's $11 by the time I try to get back home. So that $5 gave me half of the game I won. Right? So always celebrate your small wins, operating integrity. Another thing about business, we talked about it. We talked about target markets. No, you know your target audience, yes. That still falls under alignment, right? Not picking on the tax world, and I hope ain't none of y'all. And if it is y'all, then today you're gonna walk away with a little bit better understanding. Don't come to me calling me, Miss Jan, I need you to do my taxes, Miss Horn, I need to get all the money, baby. We're gonna get you what's legally allowed.
That's it.
Right. That's it. Don't come to me with your box 2 empty on your W-2 and think I'm gonna go out here and flip a murder for you, because I'm not going to jail for a couple of $100. I'm not. Operating integrity. Well, we got some other tax sisters in the house. We operate in integrity, right? But you know, some people will. And y'all seen it on Facebook and TikTok and everybody else where the feds are running down. Running, they going, they coming. As business owners, and Ms. Fonda will talk to you about that later. As business owners, you want to be very careful going forward. File your business tax. They talked about documentation. Keep them. Receipts. Keep them. Baby, I don't care if you went to Family Dollar and you bought 2 rolls of toilet paper and some paper towel. Keep that receipt. Take a picture of that receipt. It is going to save you one day. Right? Artists are real too. All right? Educate yourself in the field or the industry that you want to go into business, right? Invest in yourself. That's a part of your healing. When you take the time to invest into you, whether it's for a business, whether it's for personal or business growth, you are putting yourself in an environment of energy where you are healing something so that you can move forward in life. Invest in yourself. Minimize unnecessary risk and loss. We're going to lose in business and we're going to gain in business. But sometimes we just, what's your word? Nice. Look up the etymology of the word nice. It means foolish. Sometimes we just nice in business and we real foolish. And we lose a lot trying to keep up with things, people, places, and things that don't align with what we're trying to do. Okay? You also want to be able to believe in yourself. Now, if people say you just got to step out on faith, and I always ask the question, well, where you get it from? Do it come from dollar stores and 99 cents? What is it, baby? You can't go by faith. You got to go through some stuff to develop faith. You see what I'm saying? So in order to develop a sense of faith around something, you got to believe in something. I choose to tell you to believe in yourself. When you step out on faith, you're stepping out on you. It's you. And that's the reflection that you put into your business. And I will say, celebrate all wins, all of them. Even a loss is sometimes a win. It's a win. Because by divine, energetic properties and spirituality, nothing is really a loss. It's a lesson. So it's still a win because you learned something, right? Celebrate them. At any moment, any progress within anything that you do, you celebrate. So I'm going to leave you with purpose. Your purpose is related to your karmic debt. It's up to y'all to figure that out. And if you want to, go on, click on it. We can have an appointment. We can walk you through the journey to find out what that is. Understand that the gifts and talents that you have, they are accessories to your purpose. So when you operate in your business, those are the things that you want to take notice to. Your target, that's who you align to. Miss Shane, how you align to them? We'll talk about it later if you want to. Community. Your business should see a need in the community And from that need in the community, you should find a resolution or the solution. And that's the business, that's how you operate your business. We don't wanna go out here and do a whole bunch of stuff that don't help nothing. Now you're a part of the problem,
Right.
right? Now you're a part of the problem. I too am HBCU graduate with the prestigious Virginia State University School. Yeah, total earned master's degree. I sat in them classes, baby. I'm gonna tell it all the time because I ain't paid for mine. I sat in them classes. But I brought that up to say, even though I sat my 4 years in those classes, universe had something for me to do different. And that was to teach the spiritual principles to debunk religion. So we all got a purpose. Because see, sometimes we walk around in business as well as our personal life, and we don't even know what we're actually walking around doing. We don't understand the things that we're saying. We don't understand how we show up in spaces, and we cause our own detriment, not only to ourselves, but to our whole indigenous community, right? So believe what you want to believe, but just know, what I teach, Reed, there will be times when you will see that the truth is more detrimental than the lie.